Hi, this is Simon Leung back with GrooveAsia Live. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And I don't know if you are aware, but once again, we are having some connection problems, which means that we are not live right now inside of our GrooveAsia group. So if you happen to be joining us live, do us a favor, leave a comment on one of the posts or start a new one. I know that with StreamYard, we do have the capability to create the actual post and to acknowledge that we are going live. However, it doesn't actually stream live. So if you see that post, maybe if you can leave a comment there. Otherwise, if for whatever reason we don't have too many people join us right now because it's a surprise, it's not multi-streaming the way that it's supposed to, I will just share it inside of the group later. But regardless, we're not going to let any of that stop us. We want to make sure that you get what you came here to get. And of course, that's some very, very exciting updates. So I do see that Queen Bee, which is, of course, Annie, is joining us live on YouTube. Great to see you. It's good to know that we are working on YouTube, but right now I'm not sure if we're on Facebook. But regardless, we want to continue on and give you an overall update. As you can probably tell from the nature of this particular post, of this particular stream and everything, we are right now today an exclusive GrooveAsia production, simply because the Groove-A-Thon, as you may or may not know, is still going on inside of the main Groove community. So we don't want to disturb them. We don't want to distract them. In fact, we want to make sure that everyone who is 100% focused on that launch is focused on that launch. And so with us, we're going to give you that update right here inside of the Groove-A-Thon, of the GrooveAsia one as well. Okay. And I see Annie also on Facebook. Great to see you. Okay, so yes, the Groove-A-Thon just started a little bit under, I would say, 24 hours ago, which of course it is to commemorate the big Groove launch, the big 1397 lifetime deal ending to 1997 USD. And so it's a really big deal. A lot of big things are going on in that community. And to commemorate that, there's going to be a 1 week plus event called the Groove-A-Thon. Now, for those of you who missed the first day, which was last night, at least it was for me, wherever it happens to be for you, for Annie, it was yesterday morning, I believe. So with all of that, it was definitely an awesome event, which will give you a ton of value. Now, were you there? If you were there, give us a hashtag Groove-A-Thon so that we know that you were actually there. Now, if you somehow missed it, or you don't know how to actually watch the replay, let me go ahead and share with you our screen right here, right now. And of course, since this is, in fact, the GrooveAsia live show, we want to take every opportunity that we can to promote GrooveAsia. And this is really the epitome of the example, because right now, as we mentioned, we are live, but we are not live inside of our Facebook community. We're not live pretty much anywhere else except on our YouTube. So that is why it is that much more important for you to be a part of our YouTube channel. If you're not already, make sure that you come over here, click on subscribe. Make sure that you click on the notification, turn that on so that you will be notified anytime that we are on live, so that you don't miss any of these, because as we can tell, especially for today, we're not guaranteed basically to be multi-streaming into Facebook. We're not guaranteed to be multi-streaming into any one of our other groups or other communities, but it seems like the most consistent just so happens to be right here on YouTube. So we definitely want to invite you to make sure that you're here. Otherwise, you might miss out on some really cool stuff. Plus, we have exclusive YouTube content all the time. So it's another reason for you to be here. Okay. Now, one thing that I do want to clear up, though, I know there's probably some confusion. I know there are people who are asking questions about it. And just once and for all, if you do not understand this, I'm going to explain this one more time. But of course, if there's some additional confusion, feel free to reach out to any one of the GrooveAsia mentors or leaders so that they can help to clear things up for you. But of course, if you're watching here right now and you intend for yourself to also be a leader, then we want to invite you to try and comprehend everything that is going on, because as a leader, sooner or later, people will start coming to you for answers. And it's important that you know what those answers are so that you can intelligently explain this to everyone who might be new in the community. Okay, so with all of that, I understand that there is confusion between the Groove launch and what that has to do with GrooveAsia. What I want you to know is that you need to realize that this is in fact a Groove launch. Okay, it is not a GrooveAsia launch. The GrooveAsia launch, we had the launch event, for example, a couple of months ago in June. That one was just GrooveAsia, and it also had nothing to do with Groove.cm, right? And so with a lot of things that we do right here in GrooveAsia, for example, the mini courses, the ones that we have the sponsored programs for, some of the full day master classes that we're going to be having next month starting, right? All of these are also just GrooveAsia.cm only and doesn't have anything to do with GrooveCM. For this particular one, okay, this particular launch, this one just so happens to be a Groove HQ thing, okay, Groove CM, and that's why the entire company is involved, including Mike, including Donna, including David Lemon, whereby, if you notice for a lot of the GrooveAsia stuff, usually it's just me running it, and if we invite any one of our leaders, such as Nicholas or Rob or something like that, then they also come on board. And of course, you know, if it happens to be like a multi-speaker event, such as the GrooveAsia launch event, then we also invite people from the main Groove HQ as well. So usually if it's GrooveAsia, you will know that it's GrooveAsia because we'll say GrooveAsia. If you tuned in during yesterday's Groove-A-Thon, okay, and by the way, if you somehow missed it once again, I was going to show you, come over here to the actual playlist, and you will see that I created a brand new playlist for Groove-A-Thon August 2021. And if you want to see a sneak peek into what's going to be happening later today, okay, as you can see, scheduled for 8/20/21, 11 p.m., which is just a few hours from now in my time zone, you can see that stream day 2 is going to be all about making more profits with GrooveSell. All right, so with all of that, though, just know that this particular launch is being pushed through Groove.cm, which means that if you watch today, if you watched yesterday, if you continue to watch throughout the next couple of days, several days, in fact, they're always going to say, well, if you want to sign up for your free account, go to Groove.cm. When you hear things like that, this means that it's a Groove.cm promotion, right? When they say, go upgrade at Groove.cm as well, well, this of course tells us that it's a Groove.cm promotion. So one thing you need to realize is that Groove.cm, in all intents and purposes, it is different on a promotion standpoint because in order for you to be a GrooveAsia member, you need to sign up through GrooveAsia.cm. In order for you to effectively have a GrooveAsia.cm Platinum account, you need to upgrade at grooveasia.cm/upgrade, or you need to upgrade directly from within your grooveasia.cm account, which you got for free, sign up for free at grooveasia.cm. Okay, so there is a difference, which means that for this particular launch, since everything is all talking about groove.cm, groove.cm/ whatever live dot / what was it, upgrade and everything else, well, this tells you that everything is being pushed through Groove.cm, and this, in fact, is a GrooveCM launch, which means that the launch prizes are also only for GrooveCM top affiliates, okay? Make sure that you do not confuse yourself with all of that. So if you are a GrooveAsia affiliate, okay, what this means is that if people end up signing up or end up upgrading through Groove.cm, well, if you use a GrooveAsia affiliate link, you won't get credit because of that, okay? However, there is a workaround. Now, the reason why we didn't really talk about this before is because I know that it's going to cause more confusion. I know that it will cause more reasons for you to not do anything. I know that it will cause you to ask more questions. All these things which could be avoided if we just simply don't do it. But because there were a lot of people who actually asked, okay, the reason why we didn't make a big deal out of it here in this particular community is because we want you to focus on whatever it is that you need to in regards to the sponsored things that are coming up, the sponsored classes, as well as future additional mini courses. However, because some of you actually were interested in also promoting the Groove-A-Thon, okay, it is a good opportunity. Now, if you feel like you don't get it, if you feel like you're confused, what I recommend is that you don't participate in this, okay, because I don't want you to be overly confused so that nothing gets done. However, if you want to put in some effort to understand it, if you want to put in some effort to also comprehend everything and also take advantage of everything that's going on right now with the Groove-A-Thon, you want to take that challenge and you know that you have fellow leaders and mentors who will be able to guide you along the way, feel free to nicely, kindly, and calmly ask the questions. And I'm sure as a nice, friendly environment of leaders, we will all help each other to learn. However, this is something that's very important that you also need to understand, okay? So listen very carefully. And this is because, as a side note, if you do this incorrectly, we have seen instances of people who have referred people because they switched from Groove.cm to GrooveAsia.cm or vice versa, okay? These are two completely separate funnels. It's two completely different systems. And so when you promote one affiliate link, the other one doesn't work. If you, for example, promote somebody to Groove.cm using your Groove.cm affiliate link and somebody signs up and then up at GrooveAsia.cm, it's not going to work and it's not going to track you through the actual system because it's two different funnels. Okay, so right now, that's what we need to understand. So we have seen people who have referred people through their Groove.cm affiliate link. That person ends up signing up and upgrading through GrooveAsia.cm, and their affiliates also sign up through GrooveAsia.cm. And that's why, okay, the original person who is still now using the Groove.cm affiliate link, it might not necessarily give this person credits. All right, so with that, we have seen instances of that. It's true that if you use one affiliate link and the other person ends up signing up through the other system, that's why if you watch the last Groove-A-Thon in July, there was also a clear explanation, in fact, for Groove Brazil. They were saying, hey, it's one or the other. If you're in Groove Brazil, only promote Groove Brazil. If you're with Groove, only promote Groove and not Groove Brazil. They make that very clear distinction because of this discrepancy, okay? But because I want to make sure that we give you yet another opportunity in case you actually want to leverage on some of these things that are happening with the Groove-A-Thon. Once again, it's optional, but make sure that you absolutely understand what is going on and what you need to do in order for you to get credit as well. Okay, now I don't know how many of you have actually been paying attention, but of course, if you go to GrooveAsia.cm, you will notice that there is a slight change in the way that we look. Okay, now here is how the page actually looks like now. Notice that we have temporarily changed the page to make it look like the current Groove homepage. Okay, the reason why we did this is actually, believe it or not, an accident. Okay, because what we initially decided to do was we wanted to replicate the live page, the Groove-A-Thon page that was taken directly from Groove.cm. However, okay, and Nicholas is the one who is the genius behind creating all this stuff, and he replicated everything for me. Unfortunately, I think it was at 2 or 3 a.m. his time when I asked him to replicate the page. You know, even though I explained it in a few different ways, he misunderstood it and thought that we want to replicate the homepage. Okay, that wasn't the case. In fact, we had never planned to replicate this page because it's only temporary. Okay, it was only supposed to be available for the launch anyway, even for the Groove homepage itself. After these 2 weeks are over, it's going to be different. So I thought that it wouldn't make any sense for us to put in so much effort to make this change only to have to change it again or even change it back 2 weeks later. So all this work would have been to waste, right? However, because Nicholas is such a nice guy, because he's like, all right, I'll just do it. It looks cool anyway. Okay, I will take that, I will replicate it, clone it, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so he misunderstood me and he replicated this page, which I'm sure you agree actually looks pretty good, right? And so this was 100% accidental. It was planned from the beginning to be a temporary page even for Groove HQ anyway, but because it was at 3 or 4 a.m. and because he made a mistake and I said, actually, we wanted the other page, he had to step another hour or two even after that, right? Simply because of the additional changes that we needed to make. But regardless of the case, okay, great job on that, Mr. Nicholas. Thanks for the surprise. It does look good. So if you also think that it looks good, give a thanks to Nicholas inside of the comments. But I do have a question for you. Do you like this homepage? If you do, and you even want to keep it in. So even after the launch is over, we have a variation of this page with this look and feel and the color scheme and everything like that. If you like it, give us a hashtag like inside of the comments. And maybe, just maybe, we will consider to have a variation of this page with a brand new design even after the launch is over and give our page a brand new look. Of course, what this means, of course, is unfortunately for our translation team, it will mean just a little bit more work for you because we'll need to translate some additional things here as well. But regardless, the page that we actually wanted Nicholas to create for us is actually this one. And I'll type this into the page for you right now. GrooveAsia.cm/live. Okay, GrooveAsia.cm/live. Now, once you come to GrooveAsia.cm/live, what you will notice is that this is actually a replicate of the existing Groove-A-Thon page. Okay, so for those of you who were wondering, well, this Groove-A-Thon page looks really cool, but unfortunately, all the links on there are talking about groove.cm. All of the upgrade links are talking about GrooveCM. All of the additional, call to actions go to the GrooveCM social media links. Well, the good news is now when you go to grooveasia.cm/live, we actually have the replicates of the Groove-A-Thon page, which means that everything on this page, including the links right up top here, getting started to log in, these are all GrooveAsia links, okay? Right over here, join a conversation with our Facebook group, as well as our Facebook page and our YouTube comments. All of these are GrooveAsia links as well, okay? As you scroll down, pretty much any additional references of GrooveCM, we changed to GrooveAsia, as well as you can see Mr. Nicholas also changed up on some of the colors as well. All these, by the way, regardless of whether you sign up through Groove or GrooveAsia, these are bonuses that you will get. So these are all still relevant. But of course, if you are a member of GrooveAsia, you get some additional bonuses as well, which right now is not being displayed on this particular page. But for those of you who've been around for a while, you should actually know what they are. So as you can see, once again, all these things have been changed from Groove to GrooveAsia. So now, officially, GrooveAsia.cm is the replicate of the Groove-A-Thon page. The only difference is that now all of the links will actually be taking you to GrooveAsia. So with that said, if you do decide that you want to take advantage of everything that's going on within the Groove community, if you want to promote this page as well, and make sure that when you invite people to watch the Groove-A-Thon, you actually have the opportunity to tag them as well with your GrooveAsia affiliate link. And of course, when they take action, they go up here to where it says get started and they click on that. And now it will take them to a GrooveAsia.cm account. Well, you can do that. And in order for you to do so, okay, you can now get your link as per normal by going to grooveasia.cm/JV. Okay, if you go to grooveasia.cm/JV, you will see our GrooveAsia JV page. And what you're going to do is going to scroll down just a little bit, log in if you haven't already, right here, as per usual. When you click on links, what you're going to see is a whole bunch of GrooveAsia affiliate links. For example, the homepage. For example, the upgrade page. We have a couple free website mini courses, right? As well as affiliate promotion mini courses that you can promote, okay? The recordings of those are still live. In addition, Don't forget our free sponsored programs where you can learn Facebook marketing ads for free. You can learn about sales for free. You can learn about wealth, health, and wellness for free as well. And with your affiliate link, you can also invite other people, and everyone that you invite will also get tagged to your GrooveAsia affiliate link as well. Now, as you can see, in addition to all of that, we now have one extra one called Groove-A-Thon Groove Launch August 2021. Okay, this link is your affiliate link to the Groove-A-Thon live page that you just saw moments ago that is hosted on GrooveAsia.cm. So in other words, you can use this and this link will expire. We will remove this just like how we removed the link for the launch event because it's no longer live, right? Just like how we removed it for the Freedom Day event because it's no longer live, right? This one is also another temporary one. So make sure that if you want to maximize your experience with this, that you do so within starting right now today if you want to, because the next session just so happens to be starting in just a few hours. But just know that in a little bit over a week's time, this link will no longer be relevant to you. So make sure that while it is still available, you take advantage of this opportunity because the price will increase to $1997 for platinum after this promotion this month. This Groove-A-Thon is actually over. So you're going to do whatever you can to promote this and get as many people as you can to this particular Groove-A-Thon. And when you do so using this particular link, okay, you take people to this link, and as you can see, give it just a few seconds, it's going to redirect it to grooveasia.cm/live. And what you'll see is that this page is now updated to show this one, which is going to happen in just a few hours time. Groove-A-Thon Day 2, okay? This one is the one that's happening in just the next few hours. So in order for you to do that, make sure that you get the link at grooveasia.cm/JV. That's where you're going to get your affiliate link. So again, you may need to be more proactive, okay, with what you're doing over here, simply because if they, for whatever reason, tune out, okay, you're not talking to them and they're watching the stream, even though you're inviting them through your affiliate link, keep in mind, this is a GrooveAsia affiliate link, right? You can see right here, affiliate.grooveasia.cm. This is a grooveasia.cm affiliate link. It will take them to this page. However, if somehow they're watching the stream, they're talking to other people, they're networking or whatever else, and for whatever reason, they end up signing up through GrooveCM, okay? Not GrooveAsia, but Groove. What this means is that you potentially will not get credit, okay? So again, that's one of the reasons why we didn't talk so much about it, because of this slight confusion. Hopefully, you're able to understand that. So make sure this is what you need to do, okay? If you are using your affiliate link right here, with grooveasia.cm, you need to be more proactive with those whom you invite to make sure that they also sign up with the right link, okay? That they sign up at grooveasia.cm, that they upgrade through grooveasia.cm/upgrade, because if you don't do that, and unfortunately, this would mean that you might not get credit, okay? So maximize your chances of getting the right credit by reaching out to them. Make sure that you stay in touch with them and let them know, hey, do you have any questions, right? Ask them if they have any questions. Have you signed up for your account yet? If you haven't, make sure that you go to this correct link over here so that you can join our team, okay? You need to be a lot more proactive in terms of the conversations over there. Same thing though, okay? Same thing. If you use your affiliate link from GrooveCM and they sign up through grooveasia.cm because they see the power of our community, right? They see how cool we are. They see all of our bonuses, but you somehow use your original GrooveCM affiliate link. Well, unfortunately, this also means that you won't get credit. So to alleviate all that confusion, this is the best practice, okay? Go to grooveasia.cm/JV. Once again, grooveasia.cm/JV. You will come to your promotional tools. You will see your links. This is your affiliate link, okay? This is the page that it will take all of our people to. Make sure that whomever that you do invite, that you keep in touch with them, that you continue to reach out, network, ask them if they have any questions, answer their questions, be a part of the comments inside of the variety of platforms that's being multi-streamed and everything, and just make sure that you are being seen. Okay, once again, as leaders, this is another reason why we leave comments, why we want to be seen, is because we also don't want to miss out on opportunities where other people will end up answering questions to your referrals on your behalf. And unfortunately, they end up clicking through their links, even though you originally invited them. And of course, this means that you don't end up getting credit. Okay, so with this, especially with this, you need to be a lot more proactive in terms of reaching out to your prospects and just make sure that they are signing up through your link. But with that said, this is something that probably all of us should be doing anyway, not just for this launch, not just for this page, not just for Groove-A-Thon. This is not one of those set it and forget it type of businesses. If you want those types of businesses, go back online, go back to Google, find something else, okay? Because with this, what we're doing is we're treating this like a business. It's a real business. And if you treat it like a business, that is when you will get business results. If you treat it like a hobby, you will get hobby results. Okay, so make sure that you understand that. With that, that is pretty much the update that I have for you here today. Once again, if you need to watch this entire thing all over again so that you can understand all of the different updates, go back and watch the replay after this video is over. If for whatever reason we're not being multi-streamed right now into the Facebook groups, one of us will share this inside of that group as well. So hopefully this will go out to more people. But before we let you go, of course, we want to go back into the comments and say hi to just a few of you. We left off here last, I believe, with Annie saying hi in both YouTube as well as Facebook. Great to see you. We also have Chester saying Groove-A-Thon. I was there as a concerned citizen. Yes, he was. In fact, Chester was doing a great job. I think for the first 1 or 2 hours, he wasn't there in the comments because he didn't realize that there was a comment section. But right after he realized that, he was just on fire answering questions and helping people. This is what we should do as leaders. Okay, so take Chester's lead, be active inside of the comments. Now more and more people are reaching out to him, seeing him as an authority, and that is exactly what we need to do as a leader, especially as a GrooveAsia leader, so that we can build our authority and leadership more as time goes on. And people are saying, hey, you know so much about Groove. Are you a part of the team? Are you on the staff? Whatever else. And Chester's response was, nope. I am just a concerned citizen. And so I PM'd him and said, concerned citizen, ha, ha, ha. And so this is almost like an inside joke now made as a public joke with explanation. So Chester was there as a concerned citizen. Tonight, if you're on, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Philippines, time, whatever else, you can be there as additional concerned citizen. It will be great. Don't you agree? If we have a much bigger GrooveAsia presence, especially with our leaders all commenting inside there and leaving different remarks and responding to questions. This will be great for us as a community. Just make sure that all of us are there. So we will be multi-streaming across Facebook as well as Twitch, as well as I believe on YouTube as well. So if you happen to be watching that, make sure that you take the role, put on the hat of additional concerned citizens, and let's all make sure that we as a GrooveAsia leadership team all stand out. Awesome. Annie was also there as well. Hashtag Groove-A-Thon. Awesome. Annie is saying hi to everyone, especially to those who are starting to join us on the page. It looks like Robbie Mack is saying, the page looks nice. Good work, Nicholas. Renate is saying looks good. Jeffrey is also joining us. Actually, you're joining us live, Jeffrey, not on the replay, but I know that it can be confusing sometimes. But regardless, you are on live with us. Hashtag live. Great to see you. We also have Annie saying hi, Robbie Mack. Nice to see you here again. Chanel from India saying hello to Nicholas. Actually saying thank you to Nicholas. Of course, that's awesome. Robbie is saying, can we keep it? It looks nice. Yes, it does look nice. However, a couple of things. Number one, this one is actually very specific with information directly to the launch. So there will be things that we will need to change. And number two, we also want to keep it consistent with what the main homepage looks like for Groove HQ. So it depends on what they do with their page, and that will dictate what we do with our page as well. And also, there's number three. Keep in mind, we do have a lot of translators who, by the way, with our previous page, have already done a lot of work. They translated that page into Chinese, both simplified as well as traditional. They've simplified. They translated it to, I believe, additional languages like Malay and Indonesian, Mongolian, Russian, Philippines, probably even more that I can't think about right now. So a lot of work has already been put into it already. So just know that, of course, when we translate, every time that we do make changes, new translations need to be done as well. So with all those considerations, I would say this will help us to decide what to do with the homepage after these 2 weeks are over. But thank you for your feedback, Robbie. Chanel is saying hashtag like. Annie is saying homepage looks good. Nicholas. Jeffrey also says looks good. And yeah, basically it looks pretty cool. I agree as well. And it kind of looks just like how the homepage of Groove looks at this point in time. I particularly like it's free, so it's the first thing that people see. So yeah, I absolutely agree that this is something that we can for sure consider. Okay, I lost my place over here. Yep, Jeffrey says looks good, and then Chester says thanks, Nicholas. Yes, I like this page. Makes me want to sign up again. And Chester, if you're doing translations along with your team, this also means that you need to translate the page all over again. But I'm sure that you don't mind because you've done a great job with building your translation team. And this page actually looks like it's a lot shorter than the original, and a lot of the copy is very similar. So I imagine it's not going to be too much additional work. Okay, Robbie is saying hello to Annie. Wow, how good are those colors? Look at the bottom. Wow, Renata is giving us 3 thumbs up. And then Naveen, great to see you, is joining us live as well. Hello, back to you, Mr. Naveen. And then Robbie is saying thank you. Very informative, gold star for you. Thank you very much. Annie is saying thank you. Annie is also saying concerned citizen. Cool. And Renata is also saying thank you. Okay, so with that is pretty much the update that I have for you here today. With the limited time, just a few hours before the Groove-A-Thon goes back live once again, now is a great time to do whatever it is that you can to actually share this with your affiliate link. Once again, that you will be able to find right here at grooveasia.cm/live/JV. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/JV. And just so that you're not confused and I'm not confused, I'm going to go ahead and type this into the comments one last time so that we can actually see it. And what you need to do is you need to go there right now, grab your affiliate link, the one that says Groove-A-Thon, Groove Launch August 2021, and make sure that you promote it with your affiliate link. And for people who do watch this, make sure that they do sign up and upgrade through grooveasia.cm. Otherwise, you potentially may not get credit. Once again, we've seen this happen in the past just because of technology, because the funnels and the systems are created separately. And so unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do about that right now. So the workaround is that we just need to be a lot more active. And as leaders, is something that we should be doing anyway. Okay, so with that, make sure that you do take action on that right now. Time is of the essence. The Groove-A-Thon will be starting in just a few short hours right after this hashtag live show is actually over. All right, so with that is pretty much the update that I have for you here today. On behalf of the community and myself, of course, we appreciate you as always for being a part of this show. We will be sharing this over the weekend as well with any additional updates, because as I understand it, there isn't going to be any Groove-A-Thons over the weekend. So of course, we're hoping to maybe make some additional updates as well, but we'll see, because there might be some, affiliate action challenges going on as well. So we don't want to dilute any of that information, but if anything is important, make sure you can be assured and rest assured that we will go ahead and give that information to you. All right, so with that, I want to thank you for your time here today. Take action right now. Let us know inside the comments if you have any questions, and we'll see you tonight on the Groove-A-Thon, as well as this weekend right here on the GrooveAsia live show or the G live show. Regardless, it will be on the inside. So we'll see you then. Ciao. You gotta get into the groove.